to welcome in the Reds and the Cubs. Reyes drives this one deep down the right side. That's slicing, and that ball is fair. Good call by Mike Winters. The first base umpire, as a fan reached over and caught the ball over fair territory. And Mike Winters went down the line and had a good beat on it.
We have talked about this in the past, where there's not a lot of room down each one of these lines. You can see as that gets real close, and in his judgment, that ball was going to be fair as the fan reaches over. Right down the line as he reaches over and makes the catch, but in his mind, he thought that ball was going to be fair.
Well, he's a Tiger fan, so he wanted to make sure he reached out there and took one away from a Blue Jay.
Well, I think he's going to be taken right out of this ball game.
Well, Mike Winters is the crew chief of this crew. He made the call down the first base line. Terry Collins wants to look at it, and of course, Winters accommodates.
This should be a definitive shot right here. This ball is slicing, heading to the right. The home plate umpire, Mark Wagner, blocked him out just a little bit. That ball is slicing down the line, and right away he called that ball was going to be fair. For me, to be honest, it looked like it was going to be foul. Just the way that ball was slicing. He might have caught it in fair territory, but the way that it was slicing, it looked like it was going to head foul. And I'll tell you, if you're Jose Reyes, you deserve this one. He has been robbed of 3 hits already in the last 2 ball games.
Yeah, he has hit the ball hard throughout this series and has lined out a few times. But the Mets dugout, of course, very concerned about this call. It looked like it was going to be much further foul than it ended up being. But the call on the field is ground rule double, fan interference. And that's the gentleman right there that reached over the wall and caught the ball. The best angle we had, Mark Wagner, the home plate umpire, came out from home plate and tried to get a look at the ball, and he stepped right in front of the best camera angle we had.
I just have not seen, in all the angles that we have shown tonight, a definitive shot that says that ball is going to be fair or foul. So they're going to have to stay with the call on the field. You can see that ball is slicing and slicing, and the fan reaches over again. There's not a lot of room down there.
Yeah, they're going to let the call on the field stand, I think, because there was not any evidence that would allow them to overturn it. So Reyes will end up with his second hit, his 10th.